How's it going? Welcome back to our South Reno neighborhood tours. We're joined with Elena Bolin behind the camera. How's it going, Elena?
Good morning.
We are in Thomas Creek, so right off Thomas Creek Road. We're gonna go through here, show you what's going on in this neighborhood. It's a very varied neighborhood. Lots of different opportunities in here if you're looking in this neighborhood, and just kind of show you around on what's going on in this neighborhood. So down here, a little closer, little older homes. You can kind of see that they are closer in proximity, and as you go up into the Thomas Creek subdivision, you'll get houses that are a little bit larger. So the houses in here vary a lot. They're anywhere from, and you'll see some are tile, some are regular roofs, as you can kind of see here with the asphalt shingles. So very varied. They can be built from anywhere from the late 1970s all the way through current. And there's not one major builder in here. There's some builders that did some houses, but a lot of them are custom. And you can kind of see some are stucco, some are siding. So there's a wide variety of homes in here. One of the good things about this neighborhood is it's low maintenance HOA. It's $165 a quarter as we stand in 2025. Check it if you were to build or buy up here.
Oh, pretty views right here.
Some great views as you get further up. So we're close to the schools over here, so we're probably a half mile away from Mercy Hers. I believe these people are zoned for Hunsberger and then Galena. Currently, Elaine just told me that they're about to rezone, so who knows? I'd like to think that these houses would stay on that school district, those schools, but who knows? Yeah, so a lot of houses don't have fences just because it's a little open space. I don't know if that's necessarily an HOA rule. This one has some fence over here. They're pretty far set back, so that's kind of nice, and you can kind of sneak. So our understanding at the time of shooting this video is trailers are allowed, RVs, but they have to be behind the fence, obscured as much as possible. But you can kind of see on this, Elena, you can kind of see some of the houses on this side. So we're going up Saddlebow, and some of these houses get rather large quickly. So they have an RV.
Yep.
A lot of, some people have spent a lot of money on landscaping here. Mature, so a lot of these houses were built in the 90s. So if you drive around in here in the summer, you'll have a lot of people doing remodels. So there's a lot of different trash cans out, and they're remodeling because, you know, in the 1990s, that, believe it or not, was almost 35, 40 years ago. Right. So
big difference on the tax bills. You can have 5 homes on the street with the same size, and because they're built in different years, the tax bill can be higher or lower. So real important to check on that. And
keep in mind, when you do a remodel, you've got to pull a permit, and the county comes in and reassesses your house.
Yes.
So keep that in mind. But yeah, so as we get farther and farther up, you'll start seeing larger and larger houses, bigger lots. A lot of people have lawn service. We've talked about that a lot. Is the majority of people in here have a lawn service that come and take care of their yard. There are some go-getters that do it, but for the most part, lawn service. Another thing we talk about quite a bit is you're getting up here in elevation a little bit, so you can get a lot of snow. So it's a good idea if you're looking in this neighborhood to have a snowblower. Now some of these driveways are large.
Let's get this one. Yeah, nice long one.
Here's a new home build. So just keep in mind that the property taxes between these are going to be huge.
Yeah, it can be $6,000 a year.
So typically, if you were just to put a number on it, you take your new home build. So if it's $1 million, let's just say, and it's about 1.25% for the first year. So 1.25% of the total price, and then it depreciates down. We have a whole video if you're interested in that. But yeah, so this is the end of the subdivision, and then it's open space above it.
Is it BLM?
I don't know if it's BLM or Forest Service or you know, in here. We're gonna get out and walk. I'm gonna show you guys something that I ride my bike up here quite a bit because I'm just a subdivision now, but or if it's Forest Service, I don't know. We can find out.
Yep.
And then these houses, again, you got to be fire aware in here
Yes.
because you're pretty far up. So a lot of people, here's some of the newer homes that are really nice.
Yeah.
So some people, this was a custom lot. So people have spent a lot of money. So the houses in here vary a lot. They can be, you know, I wouldn't say there's anything under 700, but there's definitely some houses into the $2 or $3.5 million just because of the size and varied. So you can kind of see this is the rustic feel.
I like that one. Very pretty.
So, shoot, might as well do something we've never done before. Let's do it. So I ride my bike up here a lot. The nice thing about this neighborhood too is they have a really nice walking path that goes behind all the houses. So it's really nice. We won't go far, but we're gonna do it, Lena. Let's do it.
Okay.
It's pretty chilly right now. It's a little over 40.
Just don't make me go in the shade.
Let's stay away from this house. They have a big German Shepherd that tends to bark at me a lot when I ride my bike. Oh, we're gonna have a neighbor looking at us weird, but it's cool. So actually, we're gonna go right up here.
Okay.
It's always an adventure, isn't it? And I know the camera is gonna get all busy, but
It's okay.
just go for it. Well, we can edit it too.
Yes. Agreed. Okay.
So
Okay.
sorry about the. So we're out. We're just gonna do it. So we can show off the views because you want to see the views.
Yes.
You're gonna be out here. So this is Saddlehorn HOA property.
Okay.
It says private, but I always walk on it. So let's just go for a quick walk.
Let's
I'll show you.
go.
Elena has to put up my shenanigans. Because there's one trail up here I just want to show. Because so the nice thing about up here, if you live here, you take this trail and you can get on either White's Creek Trail, which takes you up to Timberline, which takes you up to Thomas Creek, takes you up to all kinds of different trails. So, and the views, we probably won't go that far because it's tired of me already. But
This is a really great view. I'm glad we got out.
yeah, so these houses have great views. We won't go very much farther, but right over here it kind of curves around at a quarter mile, and it looks like it's Forest Service, got orange or yellow.
Yep.
So this takes you down to White's Creek, and then you can go all the way up to Timberline and get you in the mountains. So and the views up here are spectacular.
Yes.
So, and this trail goes all the way through the neighborhoods. Yeah, it's kept up by the HOA. So I think we're gonna shut it off and then hop back in the car.
Okay. We're back in.
We're back in. Sorry for the excursion. Hey, it's these tips. No, that's why you should be subscribing to our videos. Is you go the extra mile.
Literally
And
today. No, I'm kidding.
We're done.
Quarter mile.
We walked a little bit and got some other photos. So yeah, you can see
It's a nice
there's some grand houses,
Mm-hmm.
but there are some stinkers. So you have to do your due diligence in here. But typically, if you get, and obviously the HOA is not too strict on pink gutters.
Yeah,
It's just
interesting. Never seen a pink gutter before.
there
that one
are
down.
a few lots in here. We send out a lot of postcards in here, and I noticed that there's about a half dozen more lots. So that's another thing that you could do.
Custom build.
Like right there, I'm guessing there's a lot right there, right between the house right here.
Yes, definitely.
So there's an opportunity. You'll see a house here and there pop up. Very few more lots, but what else? Low HOA, good schools. Oh, proximity. We didn't talk about proximity, Lena. You can hop on the Melrose Highway over here. You're next to Wedge Parkway, so you can get groceries at the expensive Rallies. But you can get down into town to Monty Ranch in 5 to 10 minutes.
Trader Joe's too.
Trader Joe's, yeah, you can go down. I forgot about that.
It's a good one. I'm happy they're here.
And there's some really nice houses over here. You can also go down to the mall there.
Yes.
Right?
And how long do you think from here, if you left your driveway to before you're skiing?
Yeah, I want to say it's like 20 minutes.
Pretty good.
And then the Summit Mall. And these are really nice houses in here. So
Yeah.
But they're very varied, so there's not any.
It's nice though. It's not a
We
cookie
have a
cutter
farm-
neighborhood.
Farmhouse over here.
Right. Wow.
It's definitely not cookie cutter. We're always getting people excited when we're videoing them. So.
Yeah.
We'll try and do some drone on this. But yeah, it's a nice neighborhood.
Nice mature trees.
Check it out. It's not gated or anything,
Mhm.
but it's a nice location where you can get in and out, live in a nice part that's not so populated of Reno, and yeah, so it's a good one. Anything else to add?
No, I think proximity was our missing piece, and it's definitely convenient.
A lot of people live in this neighborhood that work in Carson.
Yeah.
You can easily be in Carson City, you know, in that, let's just say 30, 35 minutes.
Yes. Carson
There's-
Tahoe Hospital is the first
Yes.
major business you'll hit.
A lot of people in here actually go to Costco and Carson just because they don't want to hassle with the business. And
Right.
So it's not that far. You just hop on the freeway and you're down there. So great area. One of our favorite neighborhoods. Sold a few houses in here. Would like to sell some more. So if you're buying or selling though, let us know. If you have any comments, we'd like to hear if other things that you want to hear about in Reno. We're going to be all over the place. But the people have spoken, our clients and our... Here's a new building here real quick. This is the one we saw when
yeah.
we came in. So,
Here's the custom building process.
but people want to see more neighborhood tours, so we're going to ramp up the neighborhood tours. Wow, look at that frickin' hole they got there.
Wow.
They've really
It's a lot of
over-excavated
dirt.
that. And we're drawing our attention because
People don't love being videoed. I can tell you that for certain.
that's the one thing we've learned.
No.
Wow, look over here. People are...
Ripping this one out too, redoing their front. It's a beautiful home. And the
the
side.
one thing that you need to be careful of is you get closer and closer to the freeway. Just keep in mind that you can hear the
Noise.
traffic. So something to keep in mind when
Right.
you're looking at houses over here. I recommend coming during whenever you can see it, but come back during rush hour.
Yeah.
Come back at night. Just kind of see what you're getting into because it can be noisy,
Yeah.
especially on these ones that are further south. So,
And when we say traffic, it's a relatively light word.
Right.
It's just more so noisy because
Noisy.
of the speed. I would never call it very
wouldn't say it's
trafficy.
traffic, but
Yeah.
it's the noise that
Right.
you gotta be careful of. If you want more or less noise, get closer north.
Yes, agreed.
All right, well, before
Okay.
these guys yell at us and
Yeah.
start looking
Look
at
at
us
off
weird,
them. I'll video you
like
instead.
our videos, give us a thumbs up, send us messages about things that you want to hear about in South Reno because we're looking for ideas and we would want to try something new. So, all right, guys, take care till the next video and make it a great January. See ya.